When did you realize your sibling was the main character all along? I spent my whole childhood thinking I was the talented one. I played piano, won spelling bees, got straight A's. My brother Dexter just sat in his room drawing weird cartoons and talking to himself. Mom and Dad always introduced me first at parties. This is our daughter. She's going to Yale someday. And Dexter likes art. That was it. Dexter likes art. Like it was some cute hobby instead of a real thing. I practiced piano 4 hours a day. Dexter drew for 8, but nobody counted that as practice. When I performed at recitals, the whole family came and filmed every second. When Dexter wanted to show us his drawings, Dad would glance up from his newspaper for 2 seconds and say, "That's nice, buddy. I won a state championship in debate. Got my picture in the local paper." Mom framed it and hung it in the living room. Dexter won some online art contest, and all he got was Mom asking if it was a real contest or one of those scam things. The thing is, Dexter never complained, never got jealous. When I got into Northwestern, he made me this incredible hand-drawn congratulations card that must have taken him 10 hours. It had tiny versions of all my achievements hidden in the design. I barely thanked him. I was too busy planning my future. Senior year of college, I was home for Thanksgiving when I heard Mom on the phone in the kitchen. She was using her fake polite voice, the one she used with telemarketers. "No, Dexter can't come to the phone right now. No, we're not interested. Please stop calling." I asked her who kept calling and she rolled her eyes. "Some people claiming to be from Netflix. They keep asking for Dexter. It's obviously a scam, but they kept calling. Different numbers, different people." Mom started hanging up immediately. Dad told Dexter to stop giving out their landline number to websites. Dexter just shrugged and went back to drawing. Then one day a registered letter arrived requiring a signature. Mom almost didn't sign for it. The return address was from some law firm in Los Angeles. She opened it thinking someone was suing us. It was a contract. Netflix wanted to buy the rights to Dexter's webcomic for $2 million. Not option it, buy it outright. Apparently he'd been posting the series online for 3 years, and it had quietly become one of the most popular comics on the internet. He had 4 million subscribers. Studios had been trying to reach him for months, but he never answered because he thought they were bots. Mom actually sat down on the kitchen floor. Dad's newspaper literally fell out of his hands, and I just stood there feeling like the world had flipped upside down. "How did you not tell us?" Mom kept asking. Dexter looked confused. "I did tell you. I sent you links like 50 times. You said it was nice." That's when I realized every family email Dexter had sent with "check out my new comic" had gone unopened. Every time he'd tried to show us his work on his phone, we'd brushed him off. We were too busy celebrating my regional debate trophy to notice my brother had created something millions of people loved. The craziest part was when the Netflix producers came to our house. They treated Dexter like he was some kind of genius. They knew every character's name, quoted his dialogue, talked about his revolutionary panel layouts. They brought concept art for the animated series that looked exactly like his style but somehow even better. One producer actually asked for his autograph for her daughter. Mom scrambled to take down all my certificates and photos from the living room walls to make space for articles about Dexter. Dad suddenly became an expert on digital art and streaming deals. They started introducing him first at family gatherings. "This is our son Dexter. He has a Netflix show. Maybe you've heard of it?" But here's what killed me. Dexter never changed, never got bitter about all those years of being ignored. When my job interviews weren't going well after graduation, he offered to introduce me to his entertainment lawyer. When I felt lost and unimportant, he reminded me that I'd taught him discipline by watching me practice piano all those years. He said my dedication inspired him to keep drawing even when nobody was watching. The show premiered last year, 20 million views in the first week. Dexter bought Mom and Dad a new house, bought me a car. When reporters asked about his family, he talked about his accomplished sister who was going to change the world. In every interview, he mentioned how I was the real talent in the family, but I knew the truth now. While I was collecting trophies that would end up in boxes, Dexter was quietly building universes that millions of people wanted to live in. He was never the supporting character in my story. I was the background noise in his.